Yo. This is your boy Burn One. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Tell your mama to tell your daddy. Tell your grandfather to tell your grandmother. Your cousin to tell your sister and your brother. All that, all the way down. Subscribe, share this, like that. Um, I just wanted to just really check in, and I'm seeing a lot of shit going on right now. Like in Minnesota, they are wilding, ain't they? But at the same time, I can't sit up there and say I didn't kind of expect it. You did what I'm saying? Those two cops, first they was just suspended at first, and now that the mayor has came through and he said that they won't only just be fired, but they will try to get jail time for those people. I commend that straight up. I mean, the mayor looked like he was dead serious about that shit. So I'm happy at the aspect. Now, my people, I'm glad that we responded. I'm glad. But the way we responded, did we make the situation better or did we make it worse? I mean, true enough, we want to kind of strike fear in those that opposes us, no doubt about it. And like I say, I'm not trying to make no compelling argument type video when it comes to shit like this. I'm just speaking on my behalf and my opinion and how I feel about it. It doesn't mean that you have to agree. But how that shit all went down, it should have never went down. And the riot, yeah, I believe in protesting. I believe in all that crazy stuff, standing up for a right reason, and everybody doing this thing between MLK Jr. and Malcolm X. Talk about we don't need no MLKs, we need more Malcolm X's. Okay then, so if we do that, what are we doing? Are we about to chop our own head off because we trying to build a defense for ourselves? I mean, we had defenses. We had the Black Panther Party. We had blood. Well, we still have Bloods and Crips and everything like that to protect our neighborhoods and our communities. But it's cops everywhere. That's what I'm saying, people. And you gotta understand, not all of them fucked up, so you can't treat all of them like they fucked up cops. Yes, they are joined together by the badge, don't get me wrong, and all that shit, but going against them is somewhat like genocide too. But I'm happy at the fact that we taking our anger out at the right people instead of the wrong people. Now that I'm happy about. I can't sit up there and say that, I'm not fully upset with everything that went on, because everything, I think some a little bit of it, yeah, it was over the top. It shouldn't have happened like that. For George Floyd, Mr. Floyd or whatever, I'm not sure if he really appreciate what's going on right now. He probably wouldn't want us to respond the way we did, but he is happy for the justice part of it. So I just, I still want to send a rest in peace to that man, Mr. Floyd, because he was an activist. He was everything that a lot of us wish we were, and for him to be just taken from us in that fashion, it was just heartbreaking, because we don't find too many leaders that we can lean on anymore. So we lost him or whatever, and we responded. Well, Minneapolis, they did their shit. Minnesota showed their ass. They showed their ass. They set up fucking fires and fucking dominoes and motherfucking. They looted from the motherfucking Target and shit. All kind of shit going on. And I understand their beef and they gripe about it. But goddamn, don't put your own freedom at risk. Because once people start stealing, no doubt, National Guard will come in and they will go fucking crazy. They will start killing us like it's fucking a free-for-all. And we don't need that. So people, please retract from, being so animalish. Don't get me wrong, I understand your anger. I understand everything that's going on. But let the system work. That's the only thing we really can rely on. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong at all. Sometimes I believe that the system don't work sometimes too. I believe that good people get locked up and the bad people get away sometimes. I do believe that. But the system also works too, to where the right people do go to jail and the people that didn't do it, they get to go home. So, it's a 50-50 thing when it comes to that shit like that, man. But I don't know, people, just pull back a little bit. Think about what's going on. You got to remember, if you got family and kids, you don't need to be out here looting and possibly go to jail or get killed in the midst of that. Be angry, but protest in a healthy way. Don't put your life at risk. Let them do what they're going to do. The police are going to do what they want to do. Don't get me wrong, but please do everything in your power not to get sucked into the situation to where you end up getting hurt or losing someone you love over it. Okay? But I just wanted to come in and tell everybody that I'm glad that something happened. I'm glad that these cops are gonna get what's coming to them. And please don't be on no vigilante shit, people. Don't be going out there after this man got out of jail. Don't be trying to go shoot this nigga, kill this nigga, none of that shit. You see how they had everybody post up in that man's neighborhood. All the cops was out there. So that man gonna be protected, and that's just how it is. You know what I mean? Just like you'll do with your brother or sister, the cops are the same way. Don't get me wrong, they will stick together. But we do got some on the other hand that won't stand up for shit that ain't good. But all those people, they was there for him, for his protection. That's part of their job as well. Some of them was his personal close friends, and some of them was just part of their work detail. But please don't get yourself caught up in the mix with this, man. Y'all think that's one thing. Why don't we just all come together, protest healthy? You know, do it the right way. Do it planned. Make sure that nobody's lives will be at stake. And I can't absolutely promise you that some people's lives won't be at stake, because it will. It's always a sacrifice to change. So just, if you want to be part of that change, change it with your mind, not with your body. You know, and not with, you know, your antics and your anger, because anger don't get us nowhere. It's just a revolving door to the grave. That's all it is. But, you know, Minneapolis, fucking, y'all crazy out there. I applaud your effort, but at the same time, we gotta redo it. We gotta rethink the situation. We gotta do this for Mr. Floyd. We gotta do this for him. We gotta do it right for him, because he wouldn't do it like that. Keep him in mind, man, because it's very important that you do. Because if you don't, you know, he's looking down on us right now, like just shaking his head right now. Rethink, redo things. I mean, even though you may look at MLK like he was a punk, but guess what? He was smart. You know what I mean? He wasn't around fucking knocking stores over and doing all that shit. I mean, Malcolm X like fight fire with fire. Yeah, I understand that, but understand that's an eye for an eye, people. Don't get life fucked up. You can't lead the world blind. You just can't. So why don't we do something better for our future and for our kids? Why don't we utilize some of the skills that we learned from our previous leaders? I think that it'd be very, 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 very helpful. But Minneapolis, y'all calm down out there. Like I say, I understand you're pissed. Trust me, I was pissed too. I ain't even from there. But please, whatever you do, do not put yourself in harm's way, okay? Just stay out the way, let the law prevail, but protest peacefully, people. We're doing this for Mr. Floyd. Mr. George Floyd, people. We're doing it for him. We can't leave no dirt on this man's name, so let's not try to do that, okay? This is your boy Burn One signing out. If you like the video, y'all go ahead, subscribe, share it to all your friends, your animals, and your inanimate objects. Whatever you want to do, just make sure that they subscribe, okay? I just want to come and check with y'all. Hit me up. This your boy Burn One signing out.